Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, I just had my second baby. I had a baby boy and I have a 2-year-old daughter named Kennedy. So this is my second time having a newborn and both of my babies have been very difficult, colicky babies. So I thought I would share with you guys all of my newborn essentials, and I'm gonna keep this video on hopefully the shorter side because I don't really think that newborns need a ton of stuff. These are just the things I personally found absolutely essential in the newborn stage. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram where I share you guys all of these updates in real time. If you guys have any best baby buys or newborn essentials that I didn't talk about, please leave them down below in the comments because that way if someone is coming to this video looking for baby products, they can see your recommendations as well. So let's get into my newborn essentials. So I don't have a ton of products on my list, but the products I'm going to be sharing with you guys today I think are completely essentials when you're in the newborn phase. I think so many of these were complete game changers, so that's why I want to share them with you today. So an absolute must-have for a newborn baby is a swaddle. We personally love the Ollie swaddle. I think it is the easiest swaddle to use. It is the fastest. It's literally just like 2 quick motions and their swaddle versus having to put their arms into a sleeve and then Velcroing them in. Like, this truly is the quickest product. And if you have a colicky baby or you're trying to keep a baby asleep, that is so important with your swaddle. Those precious few seconds mean everything when you're trying to get your baby to stay asleep. I personally think the Ollie swaddle works best once your baby is past about 10 pounds. Otherwise, the swaddle blanket can be kind of overwhelming on a really tiny frame, like if they're a 1-day-old baby. So when we first brought Bear home from the hospital, we were using just the hospital swaddle blankets, or we were using the Halo swaddle for that first week, I think. But then once he got a little bit bigger, we started to put him in the Ollie swaddle, and that's what he's still in today. I was using the Love to Dream swaddle a lot with my first daughter before we started using the Ollie, and ever since we realized how awesome the Ollie worked with her, that's why we just stuck with it for our second. So besides the swaddle, my other top essential is a sound machine. And actually Bear sleeps with about 3 sound machines at a time. It sounds ridiculous, but now I'm looking back, we definitely did not have enough noise for our daughter. That probably contributed to some of her poor sleeping issues. Babies definitely need the white noise. They're used to hearing noise in the womb. It really helps replicate that environment for them. It helps comfort them. Every time our baby is super fussy, if we need to calm him down, we seriously go into a dark bathroom and run the bathtub, and it instantly calms him down. And like, that volume of sound is really what it takes to calm them down. So I think we're using the Yoga Sleep Marpac Dome sound machine. I could be completely wrong. It could just be Yoga Sleep or it could be Marpac. I don't really know. I'll have to link the brand down below in the description. What is my favorite sound machine? We personally like to use white noise. I don't like to have like a rain sound machine or anything like that. I just use white noise. The portable sound machine is also a game changer. I bring it with us if I have to take him to his pediatrician appointments. If he gets fussy in the car seat, I can just put the portable sound machine in there and it usually will help calm him down. Another essential is the BABYBJÖRN bouncer. I did not have this with my daughter. I just got this during my second pregnancy, and wow, I wish I had this product with my first. My son is a very cranky baby. Like I said, I have very colicky children. He is just a very fussy and uncomfortable baby. But for some reason, he is happy in the BABYBJÖRN bouncer. Thank goodness. It is the only way I get things done. Once he was big enough to fit into this bouncer, it's like the world changed for me. I could take a shower, I could make breakfast, I could make my daughter breakfast. Those first few weeks when he was just so fussy and angry, I was just so overwhelmed with the 1 to 2 transition. I just didn't ever realize how I'd get anything done again. He just needed me to hold him 24/7. He is seriously so happy in this bouncer, and it has been a game changer. Even at a couple points, he has put himself to sleep in this bouncer. Like, he has literally fallen asleep in it, which if you have a difficult baby, you know that never happens. So I highly recommend this seat because if it's that good for my baby who's a generally fussy baby, it might be amazing for you if you have a happy baby. I think a lounger is pretty essential for those first few weeks. It's not something that I really get a ton of use out of now that my baby is 2 months old, but in those beginning first few weeks, I think a lounger is super helpful for you to put them in, just so they have like a safe place to sit and lay. If you're going to take a shower or do anything, if you want to put them on the couch, it's nice to have them in their own little space because they're not quite big enough yet to fit in something like a bouncer. We have a docket tot. We had that left over from when we used it with my daughter. We also got the Snuggle Me Organic this time around, and for some reason Teddy just didn't like it, which is really sad because I thought he was going to love it. But those first few weeks, I definitely think it's good to have one. Zipper onesies are life during the newborn phase, especially if you have a baby born in the colder season. Both of my children have been born either in late fall or winter, so it has been cold here in Chicago. So the zipper onesies were what they lived in the first few months. I am a very tired and sleep deprived mom. I do not have time to be messing around with snaps in the middle of the night for diaper changes. And when they're so little, I didn't really feel comfortable putting like long sleeve shirts over their heads and in their arms and everything. But in the beginning, he just lived in zipper onesies. They are the best for late night diaper changes. It's so easy to just zip it on, zip it off, and they're so warm and cozy. Literally anytime I see an outfit that I think is cute for a baby, if I look and there's snaps on it, I'm like, nope. Next. This time around with my son, I bought this kind of like head lounger pad to help him not get a flat spot in his head. And he really likes this one. I found it off of Amazon. It's kind of got like a foam bar at the bottom too, so it helps them feel like they're being held. Because if you hold the baby, your arm is kind of where their bottom is, and that's where this like little foam roll is. I don't know, he sleeps really well on this. So I highly recommend this. It was only $20 on Amazon. I think MYLICON is an absolute must if you have a fussy baby. It is safe to use from the very beginning. You can use it with every feeding. My pediatrician recommended it for my daughter and for my son as well. I just have very colicky, gassy babies, so giving them MYLICON after feeds really breaks up those gas bubbles, helps them burp a little bit easier. We were having so many problems in the middle of the night feeds where my son would eat and he would just be in so much discomfort from needing to burp, having so many gas bubbles that he would just cry and cry. We ended up being up so long for those late night feeds, so giving him the MYLICON really did make a difference, and I could tell if I didn't give it to him during the day. With our daughter, we added to our registry more like expensive changing pads, like the Hatch changing pad or like the Keeker peanut changer. And what ended up being my daughter's favorite changing pad was just this comfy changing pad from Target. Very inexpensive. You put washable covers on it. It's way more comfortable. And I understand why people like the peanut because it was easy to wipe clean, but it's just not soft and comfortable. My babies hated being put on it. They cried the whole time. So with my son, we're using the comfy changing pad as well from Target, and it's like his favorite place. He actually gets happy being put on this changing pad, so much so that I brought the changing pad around the house. Forget the docket tot, just get this changing pad. I absolutely love the NUNA PIPA LITE car seat. We use this with my daughter. I really wanted to have a light car seat because some car seats on their own can weigh like 15 to 20 pounds, and when you add the baby, that's a lot of weight to be lugging around by yourself, plus a diaper bag. So for me, the NUNA PIPA LITE is an absolute essential. I love it. We are reusing it with my son. It is great. And the car seat can work with other stroller systems. We have the NUNA car seat, but we use it on our UPPAbaby stroller. Works perfectly. We just had to get an adapter for it. So I definitely think it is worth it to switch around the different pieces. You don't have to buy one brand for every single thing. The SNOO is very expensive, but now they have a rental program, which I think is awesome. If you're considering the SNOO, now you could be open to renting it if you're looking to use one. We personally had the SNOO starting with my daughter, so we had it again for our son. I think the SNOO has been worth it because there have been times where it has rocked him back to sleep, which in the middle of the night, even 20 minutes more of sleep for parents is so helpful. So I definitely think it has worked at times, but because my children have always been really colicky, difficult babies, they were never the type where I could just put them in the SNOO swaddle and let the SNOO like put them to sleep. That never happened for me. I know some parents have had where they literally could just put the kid awake in there and it like falls asleep. We did not have that experience, and I still think it was beneficial for us. But the SNOO is the only bassinet I have experience with. So while I think it has its benefits, I don't have any other experience with another bassinet. But I do know that I have liked it while using it. It's just not like the life-saving bassinet that I thought it would be, because my babies don't put themselves to sleep in it. My babies don't put themselves to sleep at all. Okay, so my next couple of essentials are for mom postpartum. If you are breastfeeding, I absolutely love the Haka. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have a couple of these now. I put this on the other side from when I am nursing, and it helps collect your letdown so it's not just wasting that milk into your shirt. You would be surprised at how much you can get with this. I have been storing the majority of my milk using the Haka. I am barely pumping. I'm just using this on my opposite side while nursing, and I'm able to save at least a bottle a day this way. So I have pretty much got a great freezer stash solely from using the Haka. So I definitely recommend getting this and starting to use it from day one. As far as pumps go, this time around I purchased the LV pump, and I was able to get my insurance to pay for part of the pump, and then I paid for the rest of it. There are websites you can go to help get your pump through insurance. That's what I did. And honestly, the LV has been an absolute dream. I've never tried any of the other hands-free wireless pumps, so I can't give my opinion on those. But I know the LV has been a game changer, because there'd be no way I would get any kind of pumping done if it was not hands-free. Because now that I have two, there is just no way I can sit chained to an outlet while my kids are just like running around in absolute chaos. I don't have 20 minutes to myself ever, let alone 20 minutes to go sit and pump. I can just throw it in my shirt and continue doing what I'm doing. It is so helpful. If you are using formula, a product I absolutely loved with my daughter was the BABYBJÖRN formula maker, and I'm including that in this video even though I'm not using it with my son currently, because it was that much of a game changer for me. The BABYBJÖRN is practically like a Keurig for bottles. You can put the formula of your choice in it, you add the distilled water, and then you can just push the amount of ounces you want made, and it makes the perfect temperature bottle for your baby within seconds. Instead of you having to mix the formula, warm the water, it does it all for you. It is such a game changer, especially for those late night feedings. It is so helpful. So if you are using formula, I highly recommend getting this product. The last product I highly recommend is getting a pair of leggings that have pockets. I currently am wearing the Kindred Bravely postpartum leggings. They come up super high, which was really helpful for those first few weeks postpartum. Made me feel more confident having everything in, helped me feel better having that kind of like compression around my stomach area. And then also the pockets were a huge game changer, being able to slip my phone and my AirPods in there. So whenever I'd go to nurse baby, my phone would be in my pocket. I didn't have to worry about carrying a ton of things. I'll link my favorite pair down below. Okay guys, those were my newborn essentials and essentials for a postpartum mom as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up to let me know, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to leave your newborn essentials and best baby products down below in the comments to help out anyone else watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.